Hello guys, I'm here for the pre-release of Return to Ravnica. I have my deck tech here. I chose Azorius and I got my sheets, my Senate cards. I'm going to talk to you guys about my deck. I was just 1-1 for the day. I had to go home because the turnout wasn't that good. Only like 18 people, which was kind of lame. Opposing to last night was 66, so kind of disappointing. But I went 1-1, had some pretty fun games and matches, and I also wanted to leave because I was starving to death. And I just finished eating some Panda Express. Sweet. So, let's go to the deck. We have some 1-drops. Our first card is Judge's Familiar. It's a 1 for a 1/1 flyer. Sack it to counter a spell that's an instant or sorcery, and they pay 1. We also have a Bluster Squall. Tap a creature you don't control or overload it for 4. That saved me a lot. As well as Downsize, another 1-drop. Creature gets -4, -0, and then you overload it for 4 mana or 3 mana, and they all get that ability. I have an Ethereal Armor. Creature gets +1/+1, and for each enchantment you control, and has first strike. Since I have many enchantments, I thought this would be good, but I never seen it. I did get the Guild Mage, but I never seen it any of the games. It allows me to give a creature flying or detain a non-land permanent. That's awesome. But I did see these in-action injunctions. You detain a creature, and you get to draw a card. I wish it wasn't instant though, but still it's good. I had 2 Concordia Pegasuses, 2 for a 1/3 flyer. Those are pretty good. A Dramatic Rescue. It's a 1 blue, 1 white. Bounce a creature, you gain 2 life. I love that card. I'll probably use it in a standard deck. Fencing Ace. I saw this every turn too. I don't know why. It was always this guy and then this guy. Every game. I shuffled the hell out of my deck, but this guy always came up. He's 2 for a 1/1 double strike. Paralyzing Grasp is another reason why I did enchantments. It's a 3 mana sleeper. Vassal Soul was a 3 mana 2/2 flyer with a hybrid mana white blue. Pretty cool. I had 2 cancels, you know, the usual counter spell. The casual 1 of Hover Barrier. 06 Defender Flying, which is badass. A Skymark Rock was pretty good. 4 for a 3/3 flyer, and whenever it attacks, you may bounce a creature with power 2 or less for an opponent. This was good for card draw, Inspiration, 4 mana instant that lets a target player draw 2 cards. The Psychic Spiral, I like this card a lot. I used it once. I had about 20 cards in my graveyard. It shuffles all your cards from your graveyard into your library, and target player puts that many cards from their library into the graveyard. So it's a good mill, especially limited. Sphere of Safety is awesome because it's basically a Ghostly Prism, but based on how many enchantments you control. I have like 5 or something, or 6. I already forgot, even though I'm looking right. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 enchantments in the deck. So basically it's going to be 1, 2, or 3 every time they attack. Here's my best rare, probably my only rare that I got with the guild pack is Righteous Authority. It's a 5 mana enchantment. The creature gets +1/+1 for each card in its controller's hand, and then the draw step you get to draw an additional card. So I put this on my Fencing Ace. Attack. I had 7 cards in my hand. Attack for 8. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Attack for 16. That was just brutal. Knightly Valor is awesome. It's a 5 mana enchantment. When it comes into play, you get a 2/2 white with Vigilance. Oh, 2/2 white knight, not a white. But you get a knight with Vigilance, and you also have the creature +2/+2 with Vigilance. That's for 5. That's pretty sweet. Never saw it happen, but whatever. We have a Asperia Skywatch. It's a 6 mana 3/3 flyer. When it comes into play, detain a creature. That was good in some games. And finally, my guild leader, which is the Archon of the Trimum Variety. I'm sorry for butchering its name. When it comes into play, nothing happens, but it's a 4/5 flyer for 7. Whenever it attacks, detain up to 2 creatures. And I got the free guild gate for my pack. I think 6 plains and 9 islands. I ran 16 lands, a 44 card deck. Never had any problems with mana. Usually it was pretty good, except the last game was pretty bad. But it was super fun. I enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys enjoy my deck tech. Hopefully I'll get some good pulls out of my box or fat pack that I'm getting. But first off, I gotta get Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6 is my first priority. Also doing good in school, and then Return to Ravnica's last. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed my cards, my deck, and my next video will be my rares. See ya.